Not a good time. Victoria's asleep, and I don't have anything to say to you.
What are you still doing here?
Oh, I live here. Did you see my name on the mailbox when you came up?
I gave you a chance to get out of here voluntarily.
I know why you're here. She's still in shock. She's having nightmares. So you can't really drop this on her now. If you want to tell her, fine, tell her. But why don't you wait till she's recovered?
Let me tell you something, Billy Boy. Doesn't make any difference when I tell her. She needs to know. Because wherever you're involved, crisis seems to follow you.
That's what you tell yourself. But this is about you. It's about what you want. How about once in your life you put her first?
What's going on?
I was trying to explain that you need your rest.
Yeah, well, this isn't exactly what I wanted to wake up to. You think you could just save the fighting for when I'm not around?
Yeah. Or we should just let it go, forget our differences, and do what's best for you.
Sweetheart, I don't want to upset you,
There's something we agree on.
but there's something you need to know.
Don't do this.
Daddy, honestly, I can't take any more right now. I really can't.
Sweetheart, you need to be strong now.
I'm not. Right now.
Why don't you listen to her?
But you need to know the truth.
What truth?
Your husband knew all along where I was in LA. He knew I'd lost my memory. He didn't tell me who I was. And he informed you about none of it.
Billy.
It's far more complicated than he would like you to believe.
Oh my God. You were in LA. You saw him on those trips?
He and I spoke several times.
When we're alone, I will tell you everything that happened.
I could have been killed in that explosion. I could have died because you were withholding information. And Victoria could have died a few days ago.
There's no connection there
You
whatsoever.
bet there is. In both cases, you lied. You withheld information. Do you know that he did not tell me that you had been kidnapped?
Wait. Just wait. When did you remember that you'd seen him in LA?
When I came home.
So then you've been keeping the secret too.
Sweetheart, I wanted to spare you the ugly details, all right?
He wanted to blackmail me, basically.
You need to wake up as to who this man really is.
I want you out. Both of you. I want you out.
Baby, just...
No! Don't touch me! Please get out. Both of you. Go. Now.
Hey, Nick.
That's Victoria.
It's rough. She's got a lot to deal with right now, you know?
Never should have happened, Billy.
You know what, man? We've been down this road already. Rehashing it's not going to help Victoria. Do you have something else you'd like to say to me?
A little defensive, are we?
You're Newmans. You guys can do whatever you want and be forgiven. Victor, Adam, even your mom.
Don't you talk about my mom.
But the Abbotts, that's a different story entirely, isn't it? Doesn't matter what you do, when you did it, how much you regret it. Just proves that you're not worthy. Permanent black mark on your character, right?
Billy, I don't give a damn about your character. What concerns me right now is your enemies.
Max is in custody.
Oh, yeah, because no one has ever made a call from jail to a buddy on the outside. Is this the way you want Victoria living? Afraid? Wondering if she's ever gonna be safe again?
What do you want me to do, man? You want me to walk away? Are you really this much like your father?
I'm nothing like him.
You know how much I love her?
Yeah, I do. But speaking from experience, just because two people love each other doesn't mean they belong together.
Victoria! Victoria?
It's okay.
Did you know too?
Know about what?
Billy's been lying to me. So is Dad. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Billy had just come forward, then Dad wouldn't have been in that explosion. He would have pulled him out of there, and then we wouldn't have grieved. Think about what Mom went through. I was scared she was gonna start drinking again, Vic.
You know, this is what we've all grown up with, all of us. All the feuding. I think that's why Billy and I understood each other. Felt like we could, escape from it and make our own rules, but it just pulls you back in.
Are you making excuses for him?
No, I'm not. He should have known better. Of all people, he should have known that an eye for an eye is a trap and that it doesn't work. But it's been constant attacks from Dad since the very day that we got married.
Dad gave Billy a chance when he got back from LA. Could have busted him, but he didn't.
No. He's just holding it over Billy's head as leverage. It's a sickness, this pattern. It's a sickness, and I just don't know how I'm supposed to get away from it.
I used to feel that way with Phyllis.
But you did get away. You made a clean break. Are you sorry about that?
No. Vic, I'm not saying you should do what I did, or that you shouldn't. It's got to be your decision.
I don't know. I go back and forth. I love him.
I know you do.
You loved Phyllis.
With all my heart. But it got to the point where I couldn't take it anymore. You think you're at that point?
I don't know. I don't know. We have a baby.
Well, that could be an argument either way, couldn't it? I mean, you tell me Billy acts the way he does because of what he saw growing up. What do you want Johnny to see?
Don't be mad I'm here. I need to explain.
I really don't know how you're gonna talk yourself out of this one, Billy.
There were only a few days while everybody was looking for Victor that I knew where he was. It was wrong keeping the secret. I knew it then. I was headed back to find him and bring him home. It was too late.
Why did you lie about it?
I told myself it was because you were doing a great job with the company, and I didn't want him to get in the way of that.
But that wasn't really it.
No. He locked me up, kept me away from my family. He deserved it. You didn't deserve it. I know that. I know your mother didn't deserve it. I know that Nick didn't deserve it. That's why I changed my mind.
If he had died in that explosion, you would have never told me that you could have saved him. Do you know how hard that makes it to trust you? And don't tell me that you love me, because I know that. But that doesn't seem to stop you from doing these kind of things.
It was a bizarre freak circumstance.
That is the story of my life. And I don't want it anymore.
What are you saying?
I'm saying I need some time to think about things. And you can stay until I figure things out for Johnny. But that does not give you permission to try to talk me into anything.
I won't, I promise.
You promise? Really, Billy? You promise? What does that mean now? Nothing.